tonight, but I did submit written testimony in the Senate bill 1520. I have been a long time Hawaiian sovereignty activist, and I have taught many classes at the University of Hawaii revolving around the issue of Hawaiian sovereignty in both the departments of political science and ethnic studies. Under the apology law, it does state towards the end that Native Hawaiians have a right to self-determination. And the right to self-determination is basically an international right that falls within the confines of international law and the United Nations. As Pokalainui pointed out earlier, that process. I really question how many of the 200,000 Native Hawaiians, Kanakamole, in Hawaii really know about this bill, that this is being pushed through, that we're talking about the establishment of a role and ratification of governing documents and an interim First Nation governing council. And this sounds like the establishment of a government to me. And it sounds like, well, it doesn't sound like, I think this is very much a state determination process. This is not self-determination. I feel that this is wrong. I feel that this process is not the correct process to proceed under. So I testify in opposition. Mahalo.
Buzzy?
Aloha, thank you for having me. My name is Louis Buzzy Agard, and I believe that I'm a qualified Native Hawaiian. I strongly oppose this legislation. I furnished, I think, another book that I put into schools because when I was young, I didn't know anything about what had happened. I had to learn this when I was about 12 or 13 years old. And I learned it with misgivings. When the Pearl Harbor attack came, I thought everything was in jeopardy. So at age 17, in high school, I joined the military and I served my time because I believed everything was right. It was disconcerting over the years to find out what had happened. And for, I guess, the last 118 years, we have been literally brainwashed to believe that everything is okay, but it's not. So I would just suggest to be very careful about this legislation. I don't know how to describe, but I am here actually to represent my ohana, my family. My great-grandfather, Kepahoni Kealoha, and my great-grandmother, Lilia Cotton, both signed the Kuei petition with 38,000 other people. I'm here today to represent their memories. They said they did not want to be annexed in any shape or any form. They were annexed anyway. And I would like to honor their memory by continuing this interchange to let other people know who maybe don't understand. They do not know our system of politics. They do not know the, how should I say, the benevolence that existed between the elite and the Makainana. Today we can see some of these things. They're hardly duplicated. You have Kamehameha schools. You have the Queen's Hospital. You have things like this today in Hawaii because of these people who look forward. I'm here trying to look forward for my children. They can't even buy their own homes. What's in it for them? Why has this happened? And so I would ask to be careful about this kind of legislation. And I'm here speaking for those that cannot speak. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
1,000 words, and I will close with this. Says it all.